Morning. Hello everybody and welcome to the special class, So we're doing a class for World Taiji and Qigong Day today, and it's very special, and so that means right now in the world there could be millions of people doing Qigong right now, and I think that's a very cool thing. So we're going to tap into the energy of all these people in the world that are sitting quietly inside their own space, breathing in and out. I don't know which exercises they're doing, of course, but know that they're in a space where they're connecting to themselves and they're connecting to something outside of themselves, and I think that's pretty special. I want to also mention today is Anzac Day today as well. So in New Zealand and Australia, Anzac Day is a special day which commemorates the loss of a lot of lives in the Second World War and wars itself, actually not just the Second World War, but in loss of and partnership with Australia and New Zealand where they fought side by side in the wars, and it's a commemorative of the people that passed away during that time, and I just want to bring respect to those people. Yep. So we're going to start off, but what we're going to do is we're going to bow into the world. I think it's quite cool. So we're going to start with our bow, so putting our feet to the side. Now if you're coming in after this and you haven't watched this live, I want to welcome you, and so that you're part of the class, even though you might not be watching it live, but you're with us right now and stay with us for the rest of the class, and so you're part of this gong with all of us, yeah. So start with our hands on the side of our body. Roll back onto your thumbs. And then you bring a left hand underneath the right hand on top, two thumbs together. Now I want you to, from your heart, think of all the people in the world that are standing right now doing Qigong in the world. And a special thought to all the people for Anzac Day. And give our love and our care for all those people in the world. Gong. Make a fist with your left hand, cover it with your right. Bring it towards your heart. And then down to your physical center. Very good. Oh, and then stand with your feet apart, yeah? So the first one we're going to do, I've got a series of exercises we're going to do today, and we're going to start with an exercise I'm going to do about 4 or 5 different systems I think I've got written down. So we're going to start with long life Qigong, so people that are joining today have done this, you'll know this one really well. And we're starting with the exercise that's really good for your lungs and your kidneys. Now the kidneys are your energy in your body, and the lungs are to do with our immune system, because we've been boosting our immune system for the last little while. But the kidneys is what brings energy into it. There's a few exercises we're doing kidneys today, because kidneys, you're like a battery in the body. Now when the batteries run down and when you're tired and when you get stressed and the energy goes down, what the emotion that comes with that is fear. So if we boost up our kidney energy, then we become less fearful. Yep, and so the more energy you have, the less fear you have. It's a logical thing. So we're going to do this one first. So start with your palms facing towards the ground. And then you're going to bring your hands up, turn your palms up, bring your hands up. When they get to your chest, you're going to turn the hands around. And then when you do that, you pull your elbows back. And then as you push forward, you're going to lower yourself down. Yeah, and lower yourself down, bend your knees, and come forward. Yeah. And then you're going to slowly stand up and you're going to lower your hands down. Now I want to show you this from the side, so when you go down, you want to keep a nice straight back, don't stick your bum out. Yep, so as the hands come up, comes up, turns over, elbows back, and as you go down, go straight down, yeah? Straight down. What you don't want to do is stick your bum out when you go down, you keep it straight, like that. And when you stand up, come straight back up again. Yeah? Same thing again. I'm smiling because my wife's giving me instruction on how to do Qigong. She's telling me how to do the exercise. I just love that. Yeah, and then lower your heads down. Very cool. Very cool. So we turn up, we're breathing in. Turn your hands over and breathe out as you go down. Breathe in and out through your nose. Breathe in. And there's a pause breath at the bottom, and then breathe out. And relax. Good, then breathe in. Turn them over, breathe out. Breathe in. Apologise about everybody decided to wanting to go building today. Lots of knocking going on. Take a pause breath in and breathe out. Breathing in. Turn your hands over. Breathe out. a bit of wildlife. Breathing in. And then breathe out, relax. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out and relax. One more time, breathing in. So the second one, we decided to pick a hard one to do for the second one. So it's called crane flies. It's from the long life Qigong system as well. This is the crane flies south for the winter. Now this is a bit more tricky. We're going to do some standing on one leg one for this. So we're going to go onto our right side. I'm going to go onto my right. If you're mirroring, you'll go this way, go onto your right, and I'm going to do my right, which is this way. Yeah, and you're going to bring both hands up, and you bring your leg up at the same time, yeah, like that. Then you bring your hands and your leg back down again to the side. Then you bring both hands up, they go right across the top, and they connect at the top. And the inside, that part of your hand, the dragon's mouth, they call it the dragon's mouth, touches each other, and that's the large intestine and lung channel, touch each other at the top, and then the hands come back down again. Good. Then we go to the other side, both hands up, and both hands down. Good. Both hands up, touch at the top, and then down. Move to the right, and then bring your hands down. Both hands up, both hands down. Got a bit of foliage going on today. I might change that so I'm not hitting the tree. The other side, both hands up, leg comes up. Mine's a little bit like this exercise looks like. Oh, I've got to think of it. Karate Kid, isn't it? A bit of humour for the day. It's a very cool exercise. Connects your lungs and your large intestine. It's good for your kidney channel. It's good for balance. It's good for coordination between your right and your left hemispheres of your brain. Yeah, comes up, Karate Kid, and then down. It's a very cool exercise. Over the top, and down. One more on the other side. Up over the top. And down. So now we've tonified our kidneys and our lungs. Now we've just done our balance inside our body and coordinated both sides of our mind, and also initiated our large intestine, that small intestine, which is the metal element inside our body. Now we're going to do holding posts, and this is from a different set of exercises. This is from Qigong system, really famous. They're all static postures, and this is an exercise called holding posts. This is a good exercise for grounding, which connects you to the ground, yeah? So we start with our feet facing towards the front. Remember, tuck your bum underneath. Remember, keep connected to your head string too. So your head string is like something comes out of the top of a barkway. It's like a cord comes out of a barkway, which is do 20. And so you feel like you're being suspended by this point. You're sort of hanging on it. You know, so it's like a rubber band that hangs there, so your body feels sprung. You're standing on the front part of your feet, and your heels are on the ground, but there's no weight in them. Yeah, they're just sort of touching the ground, and so you're standing on your muscles. And to do this, you need to bend your knees slightly. Don't bend them too much, but just bend them slightly, so you're standing on your muscles. Yeah, good. And you bring your hands around. Have your hands facing towards the ground. Bring them around. My wife's giving me instructions on Qigong again about how to do Qigong. She wants me to remind you to put your tongue on the roof of your mouth. There you go, put your tongue on the roof of your mouth. Oh, I love you, darling. Good. Now what we're going to do, we're going to lower ourselves down. Yeah. And then we're going to slowly rise, yeah? Good. So what we're doing is we're lowering ourselves. When you lower yourself down, don't take your bum out. Just go straight down and then straight back up again. So don't stick your bum out when you go down, yeah? Good. So breathe in when you go down and you breathe out when you stand up. So breathe in when you're down. So you feel like you're being drawn into the ground as you breathe in. So draw the energy into the ground as you breathe in. So you feel like you're packing it in. And it's like a rocket taking off, and that energy is coming out the palm of your hands and out through your feet at the same time as you breathe out. And so you feel the inflation happen, yeah? Good. Breathe in, feel like you're being drawn down to the ground. Feel the gravity pulling you down and the energy of the ground pulling you down. And then breathe out and it drives you up. I want to add one more piece to this. Breathe in as you go down, drawing into the ground. On the in-breath. And then breathe out. Let your head string pull you up. Let your head string pull you up. That's it. And feel like they have this, whoa, it just lifts, wants to lift you off the ground. Don't straighten your legs, though, just get to the top and feel like standing perfectly upright. And lower yourself down. That's what it gets to you to do, is to get you to stand in your power. Breathe out. And stand up. And as you stand up, feel the body expand. Feel your body straight, feel you expanding the body. So you're standing right up, so you're standing up tall. And feel the power of that. Good. And then breathe out. Keep the power as you breathe out. All you're doing is lowering yourself down. You're not losing your power. Breathe out. Keep the power. Good. Breathe down. Good. Breathe out. Good. Breathe in as you go down. Feel the absorbing the energy from the ground. And use that energy in your head string to drive you up. And stand up tall. Stand in your power. That's it. One more time. Breathing in. Remember, we don't have any fear if you've got a lot of power. Yeah, and we're trying to be strong. That's it. Good. Then rest. Bring your hands around the front. Next exercise we want to do is exercise from drilling fist from Bhagwan Jin. Yep. From Bhagwan Jin. It's called drilling fist. Now we're going to make a wider stance, yep. Make a wider stance. Now, you've got to bring your hands around and put them on your hips. Yep. Yep. And the hand's going to go forward. Yeah. And you're going to open your fist, the fingers facing the front. Turn your hand down. And then you're going to roll your fingers right around, so it turns upside down until you make a fist. Now the fist is a loose fist. It's not a hard fist, it's just relaxed, but the fingers need to be touching the palm of your hands. Yeah. And as you bring it back, the other one's going to go out. Yeah. Good. Open the palm of your hand, thumb down. Rotate the fingers so you're grasping, so it rolls to hand over, fist upside down. Comes back. As it comes back, the other one comes out and turns over. So the top of the fist is facing the holes at the top, yeah? Open the hand. Hand down. Grasping. Right over the other side, so it's upside down. And then bring the other one out. So a lot of the Qigong exercises come out of martial exercises or Tai Chi exercises, because energetically they're Tai Chi martial moves, or the techniques in Tai Chi are where the body's in its full power, and these exercises are then taken back, or it could go the other way first. They found where the true power was, and then they created martial arts after that, whichever camp you come from, and it goes down, and you're grasping. There's a martial application of this exercise, but it's more about what's happening to the energy in the body. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Now this is one of the exercises we chose this exercise. It's one of the exercises that relieves stress in the body. Yeah? It relieves mental tension and helps to balance your emotional body. one on each side. Now, for those who've done Qigong courses with me, you'll know that what's driving this is the hips are driving this exercise, yeah? And the hip comes back and the hand goes out, yeah? So that the arms move because what's going on inside the hips, yeah? Good, last one. Now we're going to move into the Shu now, so we're going to do an exercise called rowing the boat in the middle of the lake. Yep. Hang on, somebody's got a question.
Okay, there's a general question from somebody who said they tend to look. Hey Peter, one question. I tend to look slightly down when I do the poses. Do you recommend to look forward, straight, neck, the energy flow, or is it not so important?
The answer to, I'm not sure you heard, so the question was, when you're doing exercise, do you look down or do you look up? And is it important to look up? The answer to that is an emphatic yes. What you want to do is, besides, because you asked about the posture, besides keeping your neck straight, yeah, and keeping your back nice and straight because you're looking up, because you're looking, as soon as you look down, you bend your neck further, and it interferes with the energy moving through your neck. But there's a bigger reason than that, which is not a postural thing. It's about how it makes you feel. So if you're looking down, you have that feeling. But if you step back up and you look up and you look out, now you're looking out there and you have this feeling. So now I'm doing the exercise and I can feel, I mean, I watch the hand sometimes to see show what I'm doing. But when I'm training, I'm looking out and I want to look out into that space. And I look without looking, I just looking into space and I hold the space outside, and you want to be connected to that. If you look at yourself, we use that exercise, or if you've got your hands down here and you're going, you've got your head down, then all you're doing is just you're inside yourself this way, yeah? And what happens if you're like this, you'll also be inside your mind, but as soon as you look out and you're breathing in, sorry, you're breathing out and you're breathing in, yeah? As soon as you look out, all of a sudden the energy goes and just expands. And you want that expansion, so you feel that and you're all part of one piece, yeah? So that's a great question, so thank you for that. So where are we up to? Rowing the boat in the middle of the lake. Yeah, so this is an exercise for your spleen and stomach. So going through all the organs to give an exercise for everything. So this one's to do with you produce energy from the food you eat. It's one of these exercises, when you do this exercise, you get hungry after it. So if you haven't had breakfast, it'll be good for breakfast. It depends where you are in the world. It could be lunch or dinner. So what you do is we're going to start with your palms to the ground, yeah? And you're going to slowly bend down, keep your bum straight tucked under, and then you're going to turn your palms to the front. So, as I said, it's how the Shu Taiji Qigong system comes around the back, comes over the top. I'm going to move away from the trees slightly. Comes over the top, and then comes down, and you lower yourself down. Yep. Turn the palms to the front, breathing in. And then breathing down. And I say this is good for gastric disorders, any digestive disorders. Breathing in. Feel the body inflate, stand up tall. And then stand down, looking out, feeling that you're 20 foot high. Yeah. Breathing in. Breathing out. Good. Breathe in, feel the body inflate. Good. Breathe out. Breathing in. Stand up tall. That's it, look out. That's it, feel that power. Breathe out. Very good. Breathing in, last one. Good. Very good. So just to talk on the standing up straight, it's such an important, and it's come up twice today, so obviously it's the theme of the class today, about standing in your power. So you can imagine if your energy's down, your kidneys are energy and your battery's flat, you feel a little bit like this. Well, it's pretty easy to feel depressed when you've got no energy in your body, yes? And I think depression's a good way of, like your energy's depressed. So you're feeling like this, it's pretty well like that, yeah? And it's pretty hard to feel full of life when you're full of energy, you're no energy. Let's wait for the Just wait for the boat to go past. It's pretty hard to feel full of life when your energy's like this, yeah? But if your energy is really strong and you've got a lot of energy in your body and you're standing up and you have this feeling, it's very hard to be depressed when you feel like this. I'm depressed. It doesn't quite work, but it does work when you're like this and you're flat and you're tired. So about building our energy up at the moment is we want our energy really, really strong. We want our energy field strong. We want to get plenty of sleep, have good food so our energy feels big. So we feel like this, and when you feel like this, there's no fear either because you feel this in this place, yeah. And we want that at the moment, yeah. And so we're going to grow that. So it's important. And when we stand up, when we look up and stand up, we have this feeling. But as soon as you do that, I'll exaggerate it a bit. Do this, it's a very different expression. So we want to be able to sit, shoulders back, stand up, and feel that feeling. Yep, cool. So next exercise we can do is out of the heaven and earth. We're going to do 2 out of the heaven and earth system today. We can do 1 for your kidneys, so we want to boost, the 3rd one for the kidneys. We're building a kidney day today, so it's about the power inside your body. We want to do that. So this is a very famous set, so we start off with your hands to face towards the ground, yeah? And take a breath in. And as you breathe out, move your hands to the side. Take a breath in. As you breathe out, let the hands float, so the palms are facing towards the ground. Good. Take a breath in. And as you breathe out, rotate the arms over, face towards heaven, towards yang of heaven. Take a breath in. And it feels like you're holding the energy of heaven, and you bring the energy of heaven, and you bring it up, and you bring your hands over, so the palm of your hands are facing towards Bakwan on top of your head. You stand there like that. Let your shoulders relax, don't pick your shoulders up, relax your shoulders. Standing like that, yeah? And bring the energy from your palms to the top of your head. So the energy is going in both palms, top of your head, all of your body, all the way to the ground, yeah? Now when you're standing here like this, I'll show you where you have a tendency, either you lean back, you lean forward, or you stick your bum out. So tuck your bum underneath, don't lean backwards, lean straight, yeah, and have your hands above your head like that, yeah? And stand as straight as you can, yeah? We're standing for a little while, because we just keep filling up our energy from our whole body, yeah? Good. Then you're going to bring your hands down the front of your body. Bring them down. So you're washing out all the meridians in the front of your body, and you're pushing all the perverse chi out through your feet. Goes out through your feet as you're cleaning all the meridians on the way down. As you've cleaned them out, they all fill back up with good chi. Go right down, and then have your hands above your feet. And so you're projecting in your mind, you're projecting the energy out through your kidney points, which is in the bottom of your foot, into the ground. So all the perverse chi is going out. Good, then bring your hands around the back and bring up all the yin energy, the good energy, up the meridians, up the back, across your bum, and bring it to your kidneys. And I want you to hold your hands facing towards your kidneys, so all that yin energy is pouring into your kidneys. Fill up your kidneys. Very good. And then bring your hands back round to the dantian, the front dantian, bring the surplus chi to the dantian, and rest. We'll do it again, eh? Good. Take a breath in. Breathe out, move your hands. Only move on the out breath. Breathe in. Connect into the ground with your palms. Breathe out. Breathe in. Yin hands connect to the ground through your palms. Feel the body expand. Breathe out, turn the hands over. Grasping the heavens chi in the palm of your hands. Breathe in. Breathe out, grasping the chi. Bring it round the top of your head. So Lao Gong, the point is facing towards the top of your head. And fill up your whole body with energy. We collected energy from the ground, and we've connected energy from the heaven, and we're putting both heaven and earth energy, which is the yin and yang, into the body. And let the body, as you breathe in and out, let the body expand and contract. Keep your bum tucked underneath. Have your knees slightly bent. Very good. Good. And then bring your hands down the front. So bringing all the energy down, washing the body with all the perverse chi. Rebellious chi, we're pushing out all the bad chi out of the body. It goes down the meridians in the front, over your knees, and out through your feet. Hold it there, keep pushing it out through your feet. Then bring your hands around the back. Bring up all of your energy up the back, up to your bladder meridian that runs up the back of your body. All the way up to your kidneys. And then fill up your kidneys with all that energy. And then bring your hands around the front. Good. And bring the surplus energy back to the dantian. Back to the head, back to your good, palms facing the ground. Good. So I want to finish today with an exercise from the Heaven and Earth again, but this one's to fill up your heart. And I think we need to do that. And as you fill up your heart, the whole body expands. The same thing, you stand up, you stand in your power. Yeah? Be fearless inside this place. And that's what we're going to try and create today. No, we're not going to try and create, we are going to create. There's a difference. Good. Take a breath in. At the start's the same. Breathe out, move your hands to the side. Good. Breathe in. Breathe out, let your hands float to the side. Good. Take a breath in. Feel the body expand. Breathe out, rotate the hands over. Good. Take a breath in, feel the body expand. And then breathe out, bring your hands to the front. Take a breath in, let the body expand again. Bring your hands around, and as they come around to the front, then you're going to make sword fingers. The two fingers touch the thumb and the other two fingers, and they point towards each other first. Good. Then they turn around, the back of the fingers touch each other, and then it comes towards your heart. Don't let them touch you. You don't want to touch. There's a gap between your fingers and your body, yeah? And you're bringing all that energy into your heart. And then look up. Stand up tall. Feel the power. Good. And then bring the hands apart, and then bring the hands down. Yeah. We do it one more time. So we're going to change it slightly today. I'm going to give you another piece to this. And it came to me, so I'm going to give it to you. It's quite an advanced piece of this exercise. And it's about what happens with the palm of your hands, where the energy is going out of the palm of the hands. But I'll set it up and I'll talk to you when we get there. So start with the bottom, palms facing towards the ground. Good. Breathing in. And you move on the out breath. Breathe out. Breathe in, feel the body expand. Breathe out, relax. Breathe in, let the hands float. And then breathe out. Good. Breathe in. Breathe out, turn the hands. Now, while you're standing here with the hands apart, I want you to visualize the idea of an energy, beam of energy coming out of your palm of your hands and coming out the other one. And the two beams go out into heaven. And they go right out into heaven, but they don't touch at the other end. They run parallel into the universe. They do not touch. So you're standing there with it, so like you're holding the energy and it goes right into the universe. Just hold that, breathe in and breathe out. Just feel the connection. If you want to feel it stronger, just move your hands in little circles with your hands and you'll feel it stronger. And you'll be able to feel the energy coming out of the palm of your hands. Hold that feeling. Breathe in. Breathe in, feel the body expand. Breathe out, turn the hands over. As you turn the hands over, the two beams of light roll over. They roll over the top and then they go down. And when I'm standing facing with the palms facing the front, the two beams go across the planet. And as the planet curves over, the energy goes across the planet and straight out into the universe again. Yep. So we're standing there with the energy going across through both palms across the planet. Good. And feel the energy of that. If you want to feel, you can move your hands slightly and you can feel the energy coming out of the palm of your hands. Feel it and make sure they don't touch at the other end. They just disappear. They run parallel. Good. Now I want you to touch the ends, and all you have to do to touch the two ends together is just to move your hands slightly. And as soon as you do that, the ends touch. And then you want to bring them all the way back, come back, so the energy is still touching in the middle till you get to this place here. Now both the energies coming out this palm, going that way, and this one's coming out this way, and they're meeting in the middle. Yeah, if you could see it, there's two beams of light coming in the middle and they're bubbling in the middle. Yeah. Good. And then you're going to push them together to make more pressure with this energy. This energy from the universe. Then change your fingers to dagger fingers. Now the energy is coming out the two fingers. Yeah. Good. And then you bring the energy together and then you turn it around and they connect with each other and they go into your heart. And look up. Good. And as you breathe in, feel the energy coming into your heart from the universe. Stand up, stand up. Be strong, be powerful. Nothing can touch you when you're this big. Open your hands and then bring your hands back down to again. So those two last exercises out of the Heaven and Earth Qigong system, and that's the system I'm doing my next course. I'm doing another online course, a live online course. It's on the 14th of May. And those are two of the exercises part of it, and we'll go into a bit more deeper understanding of those exercises. It's a very, very cool course. It's about your connection with yourself and something bigger than yourself, but it's also about how you make your heart stronger, how you make your mind quiet and make your heart stronger. It's such a beautiful exercise. So if you have time, come and join us in this live. So some of the experts, all the classes are live. There's some of them are recorded, but a lot of the live classes are live. Come and do that course. It's a very special time to be together with people in the world. And as the last thing that came to me while I was standing there holding my heart was that the thought came to me that you only lose your power if you have fear of death. If you fear death, then people can use that to make you do anything you want. But if you don't fear dying, if you have no fear of dying, and it doesn't matter if you die, you know your soul, just because your soul is energy, it can't die. If you know that, then they don't have any power on you. They only have power if you have fear. Yeah? Let's leave you with that thought. Yeah? So when you've got the power that nothing can touch you, can't even die, nobody has any power over you anymore, because it doesn't matter anymore. Just want to leave you with that thought. Yeah? Just want to bow out today. Left hand underneath, right hand on top. Gong. Make a fist with your left hand, cover it with your right. Bring it towards your heart. And then bring that remaining chi all back into your dantian and stand up. Good. And step back and bow to all the people in the world that are training today and all the people that are suffering, and give your heart to all the people that are struggling in the world today. And blessings to them all from your heart. and bow. Have a beautiful day, everybody. Those two exercises take me into a very special place, so thank you for joining me and sharing that space today. Stay in that space for the day. All the best, day. Bye-bye.